Hey guys, so bringing you another video. Now, before the video begins, this video is proudly partnered and sponsored by Apex Gaming PCs, and we have an insane thing to mention, and it's on the screen right now. Apex, because of their growth, and obviously with international customer bases growing, including our community helping, Apex has now got free shipping and no custom fees to these countries. So Canada, the UK, Europe, Australia. No shipping cost, no custom fees. And just to put in perspective how much that is, if you were to order a PC before this happened, it probably would have cost you an extra 200, maybe to 300 pounds, euros, etc. to get it to you because of this. That is now gone. So you are either saving yourself an extra 200-300, whatever your currency may be, or you can use that money instead to further upgrade your PC. That's the amazing thing. So if you're in the market for a PC and you're an international customer, now is the best time to buy something from Apex. And obviously, if you're an American, you get free shipping anyway. But if you are in the market, please do check out Apex, linked down below. It'll take you to my landing page, which has the 3 different variants of the PCs. You can customize them further. But yeah, this is an absolute massive thing. I remember when they were talking to me a couple days ago, they were so excited about it. And they did say it's partially because of like our community. We have actually sold as a community a lot of PCs internationally. And that's the type of thing that gives them the confidence to kind of give the extra investment that they engulf that cost. That's what's happening. So it's absolutely insane. It's very exciting. And hopefully that might... Some of you that were on the fence, if you're an international customer, maybe now this is like the absolute yes, let's go for it. And again, I can't recommend Apex enough. I myself, obviously my beast is an Apex machine. I am most likely getting another machine at the end of the year, roughly. And yeah, like they're an absolute great company. The people are really, really nice. And that to me matters a bit. But yeah, if you're in the market, check them out down below. As always, though, they are obviously an American company, clearly. So if you are an international customer, when the PC arrives, it will boot to Windows. Just change the location, obviously, to where you are. But obviously, do all your updates, install your drivers, and you might need a power cable from the computer to whatever your power wall connector may be. It's not very expensive just to buy one. And if you already have a PC, you most likely already have that cable. But that is it. If you guys are excited or if you're in the market, check out the link down below. Obviously, use my code Huzzy at checkout, 5% off. And that's gonna be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. We just played another game of Aurelion. I don't think I'm going to upload it, but we did fine. It's just we had one of the worst players I've seen in quite a while. We had a Kaiser. Oh boy, she was not good. She got absolutely destroyed, and I think she was like, maybe she might have got 1 kill, but she might have been like 1 and 9 or something like that. Yeah. And what was weird, it wasn't really any jungle attention. They just straight up lost bot lane. Very weird. But yeah, the new Aurelion I do quite like. I will make a video and upload it, but I am quite enjoying him. But yeah, I might be against a Cho'gath mid, which I don't know how I feel about that. We're playing Annie. This is after her hotfix nerf, because again, Riot don't really test their balance at all. So Aurelion and Annie both were absolutely out of this world broken, but they have hotfix nerf to both of them. They do have a fairly good level 1, the enemy team. I will say that. Cho'gath knock up, Ash W slow. Karma could also slow us. Yeah, I've got armor runes, so if I am... I'm guessing it's that, surely, but it might not be. Hey, I'm Broken Lizard. How's the day going? Day's going pretty good. I am in the market for, and I'll say it now, by the time this video comes out, I might have already bought something. But obviously, we are partnered with Apex Gaming PCs and all that, and I will say, in my next sponsor slot, you guys will hear, it's absolutely incredible. They have completely got rid of international shipping cost and import taxes if your country has that. So it's just save everybody like hundreds of pounds or dollars, whatever, where your euros... it's a lot cheaper to get something from Apex now with that gone, which is amazing. But I am actually in the market at the moment for something a little bit smaller than a gaming laptop. I don't often... like, I've got the X2 from Apex, the laptop, and I don't really utilize it very much. And it's obviously, as a gaming laptop, they're a bit heavy to have in bed just browsing the internet. So I actually am in the market for something. I was thinking going at a MacBook, but Fozil in my chat put me on to these Lenovo Flip 2-in-1 laptops that are basically both a laptop, and they basically flip the keyboard the whole way round. So it's basically an iPad type thing as well. And I was like, that and it's touchscreen. It's like that kind of sounds exactly what I want. So I'm probably gonna get one of those, and they all do different configurations of them. So yeah, if you want like a crazy thin gaming laptop, they are very expensive. Was the enemy jungler top lane? Maybe he didn't want to take that risk. We've not seen Wukong at all yet, so we didn't know Wukong was top. But maybe he was just predicting Wukong would be there and... Nice. I don't know why Darius did that. He must have just thought Wukong was there. The annoying thing about Cho'gath, I will say, he's got so much innate sustain that people don't really ever think about. His passive, he literally gets health and mana back by last hitting minions. And it's so difficult to kill one. So that engage to me is telling me Wukong might be here. Because if he's doing like a long range, something like that. Yeah, that was predictable. Hello, Wukong. So yeah, if he's doing a long range, something like that, he's never going to get to you on melee range to do enough damage to kill you. So it kind of tells me maybe they're junglers here, and that's why he's looking for a long range knockup. So again, always read what you think the enemy team are doing and why they're doing it.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He's already based. That's weird. So he literally based for an amp tome. He's denied the cannon from me. Yeah, I don't really see why you'd be playing Cho'gath mid, if I'm completely honest. Maybe he's a one-trick. That can be, in my opinion, the only big reason. Oh. Okay, we're getting camped this game. Wukong's only ganked mid lane so far. Maybe duo Q. Again, one of the biggest reasons, and I hate to bring it up, but one of the biggest reasons I want to be back in Master is duo Q doesn't exist, and it makes solo Q so much nicer. Karma's mid lane as well. Jesus Christ. Party in mid lane, baby. I wouldn't overstay. I think Wukong did leave topside, so I think Wukong could be topside right now. And obviously, don't let the Darius deceive you. He's basically 2-0. Remember, he executed, so that death didn't give anything to the enemy team. There's the Wukong. So this is an overstay by Darius. I think he's going to die. And that's going to be a shutdown to Wukong. He did have to use flash for it. Oh, I also let you guys know, again, majority of my audience is American. Two things. One thing, I had a Wendy's the first time ever the other day. One opened about 40 minutes from me. And because obviously we need to leave Maya in the house alone to make sure she doesn't, you know, get separation anxiety. We're leaving her for like an hour here or there, an hour and a half here or there. So me and Queen Pleb took a weekend trip to Wendy's. It was all right. I liked the Baconator. I had the spicy chicken burger as well. Did not like the spicy chicken burger. That kind of sucked. But the Baconator was pretty good. I will say that. The Frosty thing, did not like the Frosty. It was weird. It tasted, because like it says made with real dairy, but it doesn't specifically say what dairy, which is a bit worrying. But yeah. It just tasted, I don't know, it was supposed to, I did dip my fries in it and that was okay. But it tasted like, even though it was vanilla, it tasted more like butter. That's the best way I would describe it. So it was just really weird.
An enemy has been slain.
But then, hilariously, I don't know what the hell's happening, but in my general area, we're getting like all the American things. A Popeyes is opening at the moment. Get them, Tibbers! Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, Popeyes is opening, and I've heard Popeyes is really good. Like, it's basically a better version of KFC, is what I've been told. So I will try a Popeyes probably in the next couple of weeks. I've heard their spicy... is the Popeyes the spicy chicken sandwich that, like, made America go insane with, like, queuing or something? Like, that's what I've heard, or, like, I vaguely remember. That's the one? Okay. So try the spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Is that worse for Cho'gath stacks for me? It makes him so much more vulnerable. So if our jungler pays attention, he's dead. If we get a bit of jungle attention now, his flash should cost him another death. It could even cost him 2 deaths if my jungler really is on it. And then obviously, no, it's not worth it. So they're punishing the Ashe support because obviously she's just so immobile. So maybe I don't need a jungler. I need a Rakan. And there you go. So his one flash has now cost him to die once. So let's count how many deaths we potentially can make this guy have from him trading a kill with me. And that's the whole point. Something being worth or not worth isn't always about the play that you just did. It's about the grand picture. So it wasn't a bad trade, the fact that we both traded with each other. It's relatively even. But he is so much more, because he's obviously a melee champion, he's so much more at risk than I am that it could translate into more deaths for him. Could it translate into more deaths for me that I don't have flash or anything? I guess technically, but it's not as likely. Not as likely. Oh, I hate Yono so much. Unfortunately, Darius is just walking around the edge, not really achieving anything. But that is just the Yone effect. Some champions are just built different. He should get that. He didn't even try to. He's going to get a couple kills. 3 kills for him. And they use Flash. Unfortunately, if Darius was in the actual fight there, that would have gone so well for us. But he just was, unfortunately, caught out of position. He was, I think, walking around the whole way instead of just going to the pit. Which is a shame, but whatever. Wow. I'm going Leondry, by the way. How does Annie feel? The differences of Annie doesn't really affect Annie until higher levels, like her buffs, etc. What? Dude, he just straight up missed. He just straight up missed his Everfrost. So that is now the second, or technically third death for Cho'gath, because he just died over there. That's the third death for Cho'gath since he used his flash for trading me a kill. So you could probably say it wasn't worth for him to trade it. If you're a much more vulnerable champion like a Cho'gath, it just isn't worth always trading your flash in that circumstance. Makes you so much more likely to just get murdered. Darius got his... Oh, he didn't have ult up. I was like, if he got his ult up then... So what I'd like to try and get, but I don't even know if we're going to get there because everyone's on my team is getting quite fed. I've heard Annie's level 16 is where she's like kind of ridiculous now. But again, I don't know if we're going to get to level 16. Oh, God. Got him. Do I say that's the 4th death for Cho'gath because he used his flash?
Double kill.
Yeah, my goddamn Tibbers. Maybe, do you think that's why he picked Cho'gath, is because he can eat Tibbers?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, honestly, if he just ran away from me there instead of like following up a little bit more damage, he would have gotten away. But him wanting to just do a little bit more damage to me got him killed. And the moment that he's eating my Tibbers means he can't kill me. He needs to not eat me to kill me. If he uses it on Tibbers, it just basically means it's free.
Have you seen my bear Tibbers?
Don't worry, guys. Cho'gath's going for a gank bot lane. I just don't think Cho'gath should be played mid. He's too basic. And, you know, people might say, Huzz, you're playing Annie. But I mean, with basic, his movement is so basic. I was going to say, if he flashed again, he was definitely going to die anyway. So they're just basically... Oh, they're he didn't need to do that, Darius. They're just camping the Darius now. Probably the Yone is spamming in chat. Would not surprise me a bit. Havika, 20 months of Prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
This way.
Yeah. When Yones don't do well, they tend to call for their jungler quite a lot.
Great time.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Don't want this to be used.
Try to keep up.
Hey, Raw Dog Dude. 68 months tier 1 subscription. Says 1 month away. 1 month from what, Raw Dog? Hmm? Whatever do you mean? Quite a lot of gold. Ash arrow. Boom!
Double kill. Unstoppable.
The soup.
An ally has
Let's
been
go,
slain.
baby.
Your team has
Small chance Cho'gath could be waiting. Oh no, he's dead. Oh. So again, this build we're doing is less burst, but it's just so much better for sustained damage. And that's what I want when I'm against something like a Cho'gath. You said it in a video a few weeks ago, but you have definitely improved your CS. I remember you struggled with Annie's auto. Yeah, my farming is definitely a lot better than it used to be, but to be fair, it couldn't probably... For a Diamond 1 Master player, my farming was dreadful. And it still isn't great, it's just better than it used to be. But I also like, you know... One thing that I try and have always kind of made the point... You don't need to be a perfect player to get to really high rating. I am far from a perfect player, yet I've been over 100 LP US Master. It's like some people, like I've heard other content creators, you know, I haven't watched them myself, but some content creators that people like talk about in Twitch chat over the years are basically drilled in the point of like, oh no, you have to try and be perfect. No, you don't. Like, you really don't.
This way.
No Riley. I'd go Riley second, I think. I just want to get, or maybe I should go Riley now. I was going to go, oh, maybe with this build I should be going Riley, yeah.
Come how
I was gonna go this just for that extra bit of oomph damage, but maybe I don't need it. You are very weak, my dude. To be fair, it was like, yeah, it is mainly that person Star Hunter that I've heard say that kind of thing, or people talk about him.
Unstoppable.
Nice.
An ally has been slain.
Come here, Tibbers.
Team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
So I can buy that, but I am kind of now thinking
Enemy has been slain.
maybe I go Riley. I've got a lot of gold, so I can afford it. I wonder if this guy plays Cho'gath or not.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sorry, I need 300 and a bit more gold. Can easily do that. I'm never going to make it to level 16 though in this game, and that's where apparently Annie is absolutely nuts. Like, apparently Tibbers' movement speed is faster than basically nearly everything in the game, and you can just absolutely murder basically anything you want.
There yet?
Hey, Mischief. Dude, this Ashe. It's like the, it's basically this Ashe could be the Kai'Sa from my last game, by the way. Very similar play. Not adjusting playstyle when doing well or anything, so they're just tilting their mind out and just feeding. That's exactly what my Kai'Sa did last game. And it just makes it impossible to win when you've got a player like that. Annie did get hotfix nerfed, yeah, but I think she's still strong. Well, it is some, I would say, hard to tell if it's strong or weak because we're against a Cho'gath, and that is just a terrible pick. Oh my god! That Ashe! Oh, dude. She got one shot.
Have you seen my bear Tibbers?
Look at him go! No, come back! Stop getting hit by the tower! Oh, you such a pleb. I think that Tibbers wanted to die.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
Oi, oi, Savaloy, can... I'm helping. I'm not helping. Do 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 do. So, do you think Horizon Focus technically could work? Because I think Horizon Focus technically procs off Tibbers. Uh-oh. I really didn't need a flash then, did I? Rakan was coming. I saw him too late before I committed to the flash.
Come out, wherever you are.
How quick Tibbers is. I'm not even level 16 yet. Nearly level 16. Uh-oh. That was bad positioning by the Darius. That's all they got for it, though. I need help. Let's go. Get him, boy. Go. Hunt. I think that's still technically a level 15 Tibbers, by the way, because we summoned it, I think, at level 15. So that is the really strong Tibbers, I think. I think that one would need to die, and I'd have to get another Tibbers to get the level 16 Tibbers, I think. I don't think they retrospectively upgrade. There we go. Nice hoop. Pretty good game. So yeah, Annie does feel strong, but we ultimately were against a Cho'gath, so it was never going to be a hard lane or anything. But, you know, those are the games that you actually have to win, are games that it's free. That's the point, is you should always be able to win a game that you have it for free. If you don't win those games, that's really bad. So yeah. So 18 LP. So we need to win one more game. We get back into Diamond 1. Okay, cool. Very nice. And then damage-wise, we did the most damage in the game, 28,500 versus the Cho'gath that did 14,000. The enemy Ashe did 9.1. Oof. And then bringing up the Oloda Meduda. Boop. What we got? So that was my second Annie game. My first one, I went 5-6-1 a few days ago. So again, the Cho'gath doesn't play it. So he's played 3 games of it before this, has lost all 3. So he's now played 4 games of Cho'gath and has lost all 3. That was a one-trick Yone. Interesting. Doesn't play much Wukong, a little bit of Ashe, a bunch of Karma, Karma's good, but it seemed the Ashe was more the weak one that game. Doesn't play too much Rakan, but Rakan is alright. He's not too difficult. Another one-trick Rengar. Quite a lot of one-trick Rengars, by the way. Quite a popular pick to one-trick. That rhymed. But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary massively. Just a free game of League. Comp-wise, we had a better comp, especially in the mid lane. And to be honest, we had Darius versus Yone, and a good Darius should beat a Yone. So this wasn't that hard. This was one of those free games that you have to win. Oh, snap. If I get plus 18, we're going to be on 99. Oh, it's going to happen again, isn't it? Now we're going to gain 19. We're going to win the next game, and we're going to get 19 LP. Oh no, it's going to happen again. No, anyway, that's going to be it. Throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down!